So one of these days, everything's going to go tits up. And I'll be honest with you, I thought today we're going to be the fucking day.
Today is not that day.
No.
I could hear people chatting behind us.
Yeah.
I felt really awkward.
But, that's all normal. We've got away with shit again, haven't we? Come on, Sunderland!
Right, so Sunderland versus Luton. Now, obviously, Sunderland, we've just won one in our last 6, and with a pretty abysmal home record coming against a Luton team who are pretty much going to be in the playoffs coming in the season, and with an amazing away record. Today was going to be a bit of a struggle. Now, obviously, as we all know, Luton are a pretty physical team, so obviously when at 2 o'clock I saw that we had a pretty weak midfield, I was shitting myself. Like, honestly, to be fair, we've never had a strong team for the whole duration of me being a Sunderland support. We've never had any strong players in our team, so this was going to be a fun game. This really was. And for the first half, it was pretty uneventful. Like, literally nothing happened. It was pretty dry. Like, it was not fun to watch at all. Like, they didn't test us, we didn't test them. Our closest opportunity was Dan Neil striking the ball in like the first 30 minutes or whatever, I couldn't exactly remember. But yeah, literally there was literally no highlights on that first half at all. It was pretty uneventful. And then I thought, at half time I'm gonna go and take a shower and we'll come back downstairs, see what's going on. And lo and behold, I come downstairs to see us basically, I'll basically run it through. So our defenders, fuck it, we're going to just piss around with the ball at the back against a team who have some very, very fast attacking players, because what's the worst that could happen? Like honestly, what's the worst that could happen? We then go and give away a free kick, and then to be fair to Luton, like, I don't know why we don't try this more often. They, it was a nice, drama. He passed the ball to Doughty. Doughty then cuts inside a bit more. He then has a shot, and fucking hell, Patterson, man. Like, okay, like, it's funny because literally Patterson in the last week or so has been announced, he's going to be part of the England setup. He's called up to under 21s. People had a lot of criticism over him for Sheffield United's second goal on Wednesday night. Yeah, to be fair, like, you can't really excuse this. That, like, he should have fucking saved that. I'm sorry, he should have saved that. I was piss poor. And then from there we bring on Diallo for Bar, which, although in the long run that proved to be a pretty good decision, I was a little bit confused. To be fair, like, don't get us wrong, Mowbray's subs, when he gets them right, he gets them right, but when he gets them wrong, he gets them horribly wrong, and for the most part, for the last few weeks, he's been getting them wrong. And I won't lie, when he brought Bar off, I was like, why the fuck is he bringing Bar off? Like, Bar's had another pretty lively game. Like, he's doing his role as number 10 by getting the ball forward. Like, Bar, it's a breath of fresh air to see a midfielder actually run forward with the ball instead of just passing it backwards all the time. Like, it's just really refreshing to see. We then bring on Pritchard, Ekwa, Bennett, and Gooch for Hume, Gelhardt, Neil, and Minshew. However, this was before Joe Gelhardt. Fucking hell. Okay, I get it, right. We can defend Joe Gelhardt for as long as we want, right? Okay, it's been pretty obvious since day one that he's not in number 9, but dear me, like, just like with the Norwich game last week when he missed a fucking one-on-one, again this week, like, Gelhardt's first touches, it's painful. Like, so if he is the so-called number 10, which we want him to be, then his first touch has to improve, because it's beyond bad. It is fucking awful. Like, people can say, oh yeah, he's not number 9, but if he could fucking control the ball properly, then he would have scored that opportunity. But he didn't. He fucking managed to completely lose the ball, and then allowed himself to get fucking bullied by 2 Luton defenders, and then they clear the ball. Like, it's just, he has to work on those touches, man. It's just not good enough sometimes. And I don't like fucking singling out lads who, let's be honest, he isn't going to be here in the summer. But it's just frustrating. It's just frustrating as fuck. It really is. And then, we continue to press. Gooch and Pritchard linking up nicely on the left-hand side. Clark cutting in when needs be. Robert and Diallo and Bennett all doing well. To be fair, like, that's the system we were playing at the end of the second half with all the wingers. Like, it worked out pretty nicely. And to be fair, I wouldn't be opposed to us doing that more often in the second half. Obviously, like to be fair, like, fuck me, we're kind of fucking start a game like that, because Christ, we'll get absolutely obliterated in the field. But when we're playing on the front foot, I wouldn't mind us going with that at all, because that seemed to work for most part anyway. And then, they make a couple of substitutions themselves. Clark came on in the second half. Onyedina, Woodrow both came on as well. was actually got a yellow card for throwing the ball. I mean, to be fair, it's just time wasting shit, which you'd expect from a team like Luton, who have League 1, League 2 blood in them. You expect that to happen, really. So I'm not actually too surprised by that. But yeah, to be fair, I had a penalty shout. Dan Ballard probably blatantly was pushing the back. Nothing was given, and then 86 minutes, Ahmad. I mean, to be fair, there was a pretty heavy hit pass from Pritchard. Ahmad then manages to somehow get the ball. Then quick rushes past Luton played. Then appears to bring him down, but in the replay, it just wasn't. It just was not a penalty at all. But after the fucking shambolic decisions we've had to put up with this season, especially the last few games, you can take what you get. And then obviously Ahmad really nicely, actually, to be fair, pretty nicely converts the penalty, make it 1-1. And then we threaten a little bit more, but then nothing really happens, and then the game just fizzles out. And yeah, to be fair, I'll happily take a point there. Really, it's not a bad decision, game result at all, to come in with a point, and definitely gonna be a lot happier with that than Luton are. I mean, to be fair, we've had a pretty rough run of games, and to be fair, so far, coming out with 4 points out of them is not a bad one at all, let's be honest. And obviously, this is our last game before the international break. Obviously, we've got Burnley next, which is going to be fun. I'm definitely looking forward to us getting absolutely whitewashed by Burnley. We're going to get absolutely battered by Burnley, aren't we? We just are. It's not going to be fun at all to watch. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That result leaves us 11th in the league. Obviously teams do have games in hand on us now because of the FA Cup. But shit happens. And then obviously Luton, that draw does leave them 4th still, but they're typically they're in a great position. Not gonna lie, to be fair, they're 7 points clear of 7th place. They're gonna finish in the playoffs coming in the season. And yeah, to be fair, I mean, to be fair, they'll probably feel hard done by the referee decision, but again, shit happens, doesn't it? And yeah, again, to be fair, I think they probably would have been happy with a point before they get kick off the day as well. So there is that. But that's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoy it. Again, it's now the international break, 2 weeks off until we do play Burnley away on Friday night, 1st of March. Should be an interesting one. Yeah, that's for me. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.